from last year to this year, astronomical, right? So we're in partnership with AT&T, we're with Warner Media, JP Morgan Chase, HSBC, Versace, Michael Kors, Jimmy Choo, Viacom, Nickelodeon. It's just so many brands, and these companies are committed to making a difference for low-income and minority students, and we're incredibly happy to be working with them.
Even though your days are crazy, you're putting in so much work, you're seeing that you're changing the lives of these students who don't have access to so much opportunities. That just makes it worthwhile.
We teach low-income and minority students about how to obtain corporate and high-income careers, because the goal is for us to be able to help students who are less fortunate be able to get an equal opportunity at success. We're old enough to really understand the corporate experience. We work with the biggest companies in the world, but we also are young enough to really understand Gen Z culture. Like, we know the music we're listening to, so we are them. We are the corporate environment, but we're also the youth, and we're able to bring them together in a way that's authentic to both communities. My name is Joshua Pierce. I'm a music artist, and I'm also the CEO of the Diversity Organization.
First and foremost, we do research on some of the schools who are the poorest in the country, and we reach out to them, we connect with the decision makers at the school. So these are, principals, assistant principals, and we connect with them, we tell them more about our program, how it can really help enrich everything that they already have going on in the school.
My name is Joshua Pierce. I am the CEO of the Diversity Organization. I created it when I was younger. We partner with some of the biggest companies on earth. And unfortunately in this country, if you didn't have a parent or a grandparent or an aunt or an uncle or somebody like that in your family, or a guardian who works at a really big company, it's hard for you guys to be able to get success.
Have y'all ever heard of the term, it's not what you know, it's who you know? Yeah?
The most important thing to remember when we're trying to uplift students is, remember, it can't be one and done. We have to be able to continuously engage with students to be able to make the impact that we really want to see. I work on our corporate side, so I work with all our multi-billion-dollar clients, but Maisha, the president of Global High School Partnerships, she is the one who really engages with the school, works with their administration, and really I just show up and educate the students about what what we do and how we can help them, but she's really the one who is in charge of that relationship.
So my responsibilities at the company include connecting the schools and their students with the multi-billion-dollar companies that we work with, so that the students are able to build their professional skills and have an equal shot at success.
Are you ready?
I'm not from here. I'm from this small, underdeveloped country called Bangladesh. So I decided pretty early on that, okay, if I'm gonna do what I gotta do, I have to go to the US. I went up to this teacher, my English teacher, who I really, really look up to, and I was just excited to share with her. She told me, Maisha, you're a brown Muslim woman. Those are identities that are not accepted in the US. You're gonna be unwanted and unsuccessful there. It made me really upset, and I wanted to go even more. So when I was in high school, I decided to just apply to a bunch of, US schools. So that's what I did. I got into NYU. Yes, thank you.
So Joshua and Maisha's energy were beautiful. To hear their testimonials really showed us that we can work up ahead towards something, and that we don't have to be a product of our circumstances.
The average Black and Latinx American has about $10,000 to $15,000 in wealth. And the average white American has over $100,000 in wealth. If you want to be successful, right, there's a huge gap in wealth right now. And how many people think that we should all, Black, white, Asian, Latinx, that you should be able to get success? Let me hear you say success. Okay, so that's what we're here to talk about. We're here to get you guys those opportunities.
Maisha told us her story, which really had people excited when we found out that she came from Bangladesh, went to NYU, she went to Columbia. Yeah, Joshua also go to NYU when he had a 1.7 GPA, got it up to 3.6.
I'm just going to get a haircut, normal 10th, 11th grader, and my barber says to me, Joshua, the road that you're going down and who you're hanging around, you're gonna be in front of 7-Eleven asking people for $1. So that really just changed my whole perspective. And I was like, dang, I really need to like step up my game. Like, you know, my mom been telling me, my family been telling me, it's time to really take my life seriously. Then I realized the importance of education. My mom says to me, Joshua, you're a black man in the United States. There's only so far you can go without a real education, or you know, it's gonna be tough for you. So I said, you know, Mama knows best. Got into community college, and that's where I started the diversity organization. And thousands of students got really activated about it, and they really started to love it, and it started to blow up really at that community college. I said, hey, if it could blow up at this community college, it can blow up in different schools. Let me see if it'll work. And that's exactly what happened. I played every role, from being able to reach out to schools, to reaching out to some of the biggest companies in the world, to being able to be denied. There was a lot of challenge to get here, but now we're helping students all over the planet. So it was a long time coming.
We're gonna tell you exactly how you can start working with these companies literally this week.
Let's go.
Okay, so Global Doers, that is our exclusive student community. So students who work with us, that's what we call them. We call them our Global Doers because, as y'all have been chanting, they just do more.
Facts.
Now, what does that mean? So this is our exclusive group of students globally who we connect with multi-billion-dollar companies. So you get to meet people who work at these really large companies and really build your professional skills. And not only that, you're not just engaging with adults, you also get to connect with other students all across the globe who are just as cool as you, just as determined as you.
I want to show you the dedication that we have to Blackstone. As you see, my environment is a little bit different. We're currently in a school right now in the Bronx. We're having a bunch of events with them, getting hundreds of students in our program. And I was like, hey, I'm not missing this Blackstone meeting. I'm not postponing this meeting. So I asked them, can I have one of the rooms to be able to just take them a few meetings? So just wanted to let you know that you might hear some noise, you see a change of environment. That is the reason why. I'm on a journey right now to do 100-hour weeks so that I can really achieve a significant growth for our organization. So I'm waking up 6:30, getting to work at 7, working all day. Obviously, it's a lot of work for the diversity organization and expanding our footprint globally with some of the biggest companies in the game. But really what I care about a lot, of course, is family and music. My goal for 2022 is to be able to be just as successful in music as I am as an executive. Because I know that you can really influence the youth if you are a creative in this space, but also someone who is influential from an executive standpoint. You go talk to somebody who's young, you ask them, hey, name 10 politicians, name 10 CEOs. They may not be able to do that. You ask them to name 10 artists, they'll name you 20. Life is a marathon, it's not a sprint. There's gonna be a lot of challenge. There were 6 years where we weren't even over 10K in the bank. And now we're working with the biggest companies in the world.
We are not even at 1% of where we're headed. You know, we have really been able to create such a strong presence in the United States. The next step is to take it global.
So what my hustle means to me, it means to me my purpose. Those things are the same, right? So whether you're hustling and you're working a job that you're struggling and you don't love it, but you know that hustle is gonna help you reach your purpose to support your family or to support your dream or to support your other hustles, your hustle gotta be some way related to your purpose. And when you realize that, you can really find fulfillment in whatever you do.